Do you ever feel the weight of expectations pressing down on you? The pressure to always be strong and in control? Do you carry the unspoken fears and insecurities that come with the constant need to prove your worth and masculinity? Have you ever found yourself struggling to express your emotions, to ask for help, to admit when you are struggling? It can be a lonely journey, navigating the maze of societal norms and assumptions that dictate how a man should act, think, and feel. We are expected to be providers, protectors, and pillars of strength. But who do we turn to when we are the ones in need of support? How do you reconcile the desire to break free from the outdated gender roles with the fear of being judged or ignored for showing weakness? Every man carries within him a story that is unique yet somehow familiar. A narrative of resilience and fragility intertwined. We weather storms in silence. We battle demons in the dark corners of our minds, and we emerge stronger for having faced our inner struggles alone. But what if we didn't have to face them alone? What if we could share our burdens, our fears, our hopes with others who understand, who empathize, who care? The untold story of man is a narrative waiting to be written, a tale of his strength and weakness, of resilience and introspection. It is a story that deserves to be heard, not just by others, but by ourselves. Let us not be defined by our struggles, but by how we overcome them. Let us rewrite the narrative of masculinity to include empathy, compassion, and connection. Let us embrace the full spectrum of human experience, and in doing so, find solace in the shared stories of manhood. In the journey of manhood, we encounter moments of doubt and uncertainty, moments when we question our worth and struggle to find our place in a world that often expects us to fit into rigged boxes of masculinity. We grapple with emotions that are deemed unworthy or weak. We bury our weakness beneath layers of resilience, and we carry the weight of unspoken pain in our hearts. Have you ever felt the pain and loneliness in a crowded room? The emptiness that creeps in when you feel disconnected from those around you? Have you carried the scars of past traumas, the ones that never fully heal, but continue to shape the way you interact with the world? Have you ever longed for a space where you can simply be yourself, without the need to conform to someone else's idea of who you should be? The story of man is a narrative of struggle and resilience, of triumphs and defeats, of longing and belonging. It is a story that transcends boundaries of gender and speaks to the universal human experience of seeking acceptance and understanding. It is a story that deserves to be shared, to be heard, to be embraced with empathy and compassion. As a man, we have the power to rewrite our own stories, to break free from the chains of toxic masculinity, and to redefine what it means to be strong, compassionate, and authentic. Let us not shy away from weakness, but embrace it as a source of strength. Let us not fear the judgment of others, but seek connection and community in shared experiences. The story of man is a tapestry of hopes and fears, dreams and disappointments, woven together by the threads of resilience and compassion. It is a story waiting to be told, waiting to be acknowledged, waiting to be embraced. In the quiet moments of reflection, when the facade of strength begins to fade, we are faced with the raw truth of our humanity. We confront our insecurities, our fears, our doubts, and we realize that beneath the mask of masculinity lies a heart that beats with the same longing for connection and understanding as any other. We desire to be seen, to be heard, to be valued, not for our perceived toughness, but for the depth of our emotions and the richness of our experiences. As man, we're often conditioned to suppress our weakness, to hide our pain behind walls of silence and patience. We're taught that asking for help is a sign of weakness, that showing emotion is a sign of fragility. But what if exposure is not a weakness, but a strength? What if sharing our struggles and our stories is an act of courage, of resilience, of empowerment? The story of man is a narrative of growth and transformation, of settling the constraints of societal expectations and embracing our true selves. It is a story of breaking free from the chains that bind us, of embracing the full range of our emotions, and of finding liberation in weakness. It is a story that calls us to redefine masculinity, not as a ridiculous set of rules, but as a fluid and evolving expression of self. In the story of man, there is room for compassion, for empathy, for connection. It is a story that transcends boundaries of gender and embraces the shared humanity that unites us all. It is a story that invites us to rewrite the narratives of our lives, to honor our struggles and celebrate our triumphs, to be authentically ourselves in a world that often demands conformity. So let us honor the untold story of man, not as a tale of suffering and silence, but as a testament to the resilience, courage, and humanity that defines us all. Together, let us rewrite the narrative of manhood and create a future where fragility is not a weakness, but a bridge to understanding, connection, and healing. And thank you for watching. If you found this video inspiring, please consider subscribing for more amazing content. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share it with your friends and loved ones. And remember to continue growing and pursuing your own journey.